Yeah, because the baby of the family, I'm the oldest, and the baby of the family has it made, you know? My little sister graduated from high school, my parents bought her a car. Car! I graduated, my parents gave me a check for $50. Yeah, and a suitcase. And the check bounced. Yeah, no respect as an oldest. And my parents made me start babysitting when I was 10 years old. I got 5 little brothers and sisters, and my parents left the house with the 10-year-old in charge, because back then no one really cared what happened to their kids. You know? I ran away from home once. I was gone 2 days, came back, no one even noticed. No one noticed. My mom's like, well, where have you been? I'm like, I ran away. And she's like, huh. That was her response, huh. How was it? Well, I'm hungry and my socks are wet. But no one cared back when I was a kid about child safety, and it was a beautiful time, you know? And parents didn't care what happened. That's why they had 5, 6, 7, 8 kids. They knew they were going to lose a few along the way, you know? Because we didn't have any safety equipment. You know, there were no car seats. There were no seat belts. And we certainly didn't ride around our neighborhoods riding our bikes, wearing a little crash helmet. Maybe I should put some tassels in my handlebars, and that way the 6th graders can give me a really good beating when I go to school. You had to learn the hard way. You wrecked your bike and split your head open, well, you are a lot more careful from now on. Laying at the foot of the driveway with a broken bike, all the wind knocked out of you, the skin torn off your back, going, oh, that hurt. You know what? That's the last time I'm riding my bike off the roof of the garage. I was stupid. It's the dumbest thing we've done since we were shooting bottle rockets at the gas can, remember? Man, that was the fastest we ever saw my father move. Trying to put up that garage fire. Well, he was quick, too. We found that out one summer. He got caught in the middle of a Roman candle fight. Man, he runs like a bunny. Look at him. Sorry, Dad, can't stop. There's 6 shots. That was only 5, wasn't it? You can only do that once. So it takes like 2 months for that red burn dye to work its way out of your forehead. Very attractive way to start the 5th grade. Morning, ladies. Don't mind this. I spend my summer in Mumbai. But it was a good time when no one cared about their children. Like our playgrounds. Our playgrounds were death traps. They were embedded in concrete. And everything on the playground could kill you. Like the teeter-totter. Yeah, that was the first playground apparatus that you used where you found out which of your friends you can really trust. There's a lot of trust involved in sharing the teeter-totter. Because you get on that thing and it is just eyeball to eyeball the whole time. Because if you got up top and looked away, for some reason they just jump off, send you crashing back to earth, snap both your legs and drive your spine right up to the top of your skull. That was all the day's play. We're just playing. We're just playing. We had those little metal horses on those big truck springs, man. And you could ride those things, you had to keep right in sync with the spring. Because if you got out of sync, bam, bam! And for some reason, you couldn't just jump off. You're just crashing your whole face in. You finally fall off due to blood loss. Standing there, half your face is caved in, all your teeth are gone. You're like, who's supposed to be watching us? Moms are all sitting underneath the shade tree getting hammered on mimosas at 9 o'clock on a Tuesday morning. Jamie, I think one of your kids broke his face open. Honey, are you all right? He's fine. We're going to leave in an hour, hon. We had those metal reflective slides. Yeah, they'd heat up to like 900 degrees in the summer. And nobody said anything. There's no signs on there saying caution, hot. You wouldn't find out how hot they were till you went down wearing shorts. Yeah. You leave those two big strips of butt meat sizzling like bacon on the slide. If you took off your shirt and went down face first, that's when you found out that boys, too, had nipples. They'd burn right off like, well, that's fabulous. It looked like G.I. Joe.